could spell disaster. He's looking top already.
The Flash W, they want this kill in the top lane. Zol stunned. John Wick trying to find the additional damage. Meatshaft going to go under the turret for it, flashing away, but here comes Savar. The Ghost has been procced. This is what we wanted to see out of the Heck Room, but the 1v2 may just be too much to ask as Momentum Esports, as we were thinking Django would start off in the top lane high.
Yeah, so far, taking one too many caps, so we have a teleport coming though. They want this.
Look at all the minions there. They're going to deal so much damage. John Wick is popping off here. Manages to pick up a kill on the horse. Meanwhile, Zoe just trying to run away. He's regret all of these decisions so far right now. Just hoping to sit under the turret, but there's a huge wave. Meatshaft and John Wick still. They're going to try to go for it. Turret aggro going on to Meatshaft. The charge there. John Wick finding a
momentum side and 2 waves crash in a tower. We got a hook bot lane and a teleport action all around. Okay, yep, no, that's the end of that action.
Oh, is it though? John Wick is flying into this bot lane. He does land the stun. Meanwhile, Directed Cam has got us checking out the mid lane. Veterans is going under the turret, but he gets taken down. Vincent Annie punishing the over-aggression.
Wow, that was really nice coming out of Vincent there. Really, really good. I don't think Savar's going to be in too much trouble here, but this is looking bad for Dorado. 2 kills to their name, but it's not looking good. The Renekton's still sitting in the spotlight. Sejuani's down here too. They can't. I don't think they can.
Rooted. Yeah, there's a trinket ward right there in the brush, so they know exactly what's going on, but they still want to go in here. The Riptide is going to be enough. The tide's still coming in, and
teleport bot.
Oh, here comes Vincent though, level 6, unknown, going to get destroyed. The execute is enough to complete the one-shot. Meanwhile, Hoshiomi just wanted to get out of here alive, but Pathsend is on the path of destruction. Zul maybe going to deal with it himself. John Wick getting low there, wants to dash in, does proc the Dominus. Soul still low, has a lot of armor available. Here does flash John Wick, able to get out of it temporarily, but the minion! Really, Venerus just completely exploded. We do see Hoshiomi finding paths and flashing the grand entrance there. Rooted up here, and the Dawning Shadow just isn't going to be enough damage just yet. Hoshi now the one caught out here. It's going to be a 3v1 for this Nautilus. Hoshiomi, oh my gosh, the shield just providing enough HP to survive. Sabato Arcane Shift to dodge the shockwave, picks up a kill, but dies trying for that one. Meanwhile, Unknown just trying to stay alive as long as he can. The command protect gonna do just that.
This third drink they're not going to be able to contest for. I don't think Hecarim will have Triforce by then. They're looking top lane at Zul, but Savar's here.
Is stunned up here. The slice and dice gonna get John Wick though right onto this Urgot. Fear Beyond Death not usable. Savar 2 levels behind the Renekton there.
He's at 350 stacks. It's not great. Soul,
you see John Wick wanting some revenge here in the top lane. Soul going to try his best to do some damage, but there is some help from the bot lane. Dawning Shadow isn't going to be enough. The True Shot Barrage from up by Unknown is enough health to stay alive and survive through the burst. Meanwhile, Vincent doesn't have enough health left over after that one, as a solo kill goes over to Zol with Savar for moral support.
That's a big 1,000 gold shutdown for Zol. He's going to be feeling really good. And if he can get a couple camps and some CS, he'll be looking at 2 items going into the next dragon fight. But yeah, that's a dead Orianna.
John Wick though taking so much turret damage right into the waiting arms of Hoshiomi. Shutdown gold.
He's gonna be on the wave. They see him coming. They're setting up. Sejuani's in the pit. The Q got stopped. No flash on Meatshaft. Can they kill him in the pit?
No one is converting on this objective. They're trying to take down the Ocean Drake. Meanwhile, Glacial Prison right onto Savar. He's going to have to use the Onslaught of Shadows to get out of the fight. Timbers onto Zol. He's going to try to do his best here. Huge Dawning Shadow, but the True Shot Barrage just dealing more damage here as Meatshaft looks for the re-engage. All the health bars so low. Savar trying to heal up here, but it's just not enough. John Wick makes his way onto the back line. Varus gets one, but it just isn't enough. Unknown going to be taken down by the Renekton as John Wick, though, is just going to take a quick stroll to try to split up this 5-man Dorado squad. So we're going to look for the engage, take that opportunity, a huge shockwave, plus the Onslaught of Shadows. This could be the fight Dorado Gaming are looking for. Dawning Shadow, but John Wick just is not dying. Django, he does finally get shot down, but Vincent is here with the Timbers into the back line. Zol's trying to take down Sabato, but this Ezreal just going to be able to stay alive. He manages to do it. Sabato with a quick double kill, the Arcane Shift into this fight. Now there's just one member remaining up.
Dorado.
is up to Unknown here. We do see some respawns. The call might just be made to focus down the Nexus. Baron Nashor still available. 3 members still alive. Vincent drew a low, but the whole squad is back up here. Meat Shaft is going to be too tanky, though. Okay. The Sejuani does pull out ahead. Fumed in the top lane, taking down the Krugs, trying to steal a little something away from Rogue as he kind of smells something is going on. Snipes already, though, 1 step ahead in the top lane, end of the line, plus the collateral damage to the Skirmisher Saber Django is enough.
You lead up top lane. Snipes up top lane, invading there. We got Arnold.
Tempered Fate.
Oh my goodness.
Celestial Binding missing there. Brising Blue, not what you want to have out of this part. Support Buzztide getting low here. But meanwhile, on the top lane, DMR Snipes coming up big. The Lilting Lullaby is going to send botting out the Nico back. Could try to look to pick up a kill. He's going to pull the trigger here. Looking for the end of the line. The collateral damage, plus the Skirmisher Saber the Flash on top.
Take this tower if they want it. I have to imagine they can at least, but they're picking in the jungle. They're gonna try and push DMR out of his jungle here, take the red buff away.
Oh, flash from Rogue here. DMR Snipes got too greedy, sticking around for that red buff. Ace in the hole is going to finish off that kill. It's a huge call. The Forge God comes in with the equalizer. Spirit Bloom is used. Prince Lieutenant trying to buy some time as Regis has joined the fray. Nature's Grasp being utilized here. Sayaz already so low. Corey JJ going to pick up a second kill of this team fight. Meanwhile, no equalizer left. Olsen gives over yet.
Rumble's build is kind of questionable, no? Because Aphelios will shred them out, guy. That's Aphelios. Big ult.
Looking for some redemption here. Cosmic Binding landing onto the Soraka, gonna blow up that support immediately. Meanwhile, Falson getting a return kill, but here comes Prince Lou 10. DMR Snipes getting hit by the Lullaby, and the Rumble absolutely exploded. The flash in from the Graves, the Moonlight Vigil only landing onto Bard. Caitlyn is completely snake safe. The root onto DMR Snipes takes him down. Fuzztie's gonna have to run away. Look at how many members of Undisputed are still alive. The root onto Fuzztie is responded with the 4 Infernal Drake spawns in 30 seconds here coming up. Call the Forge God getting used here. Falson wanted to pick. The call actually does land onto Rogue, but the Moonlight Vigil doesn't. A lot of cooldowns burned by both sides, but Edward using 3 arts. As you just mentioned, Django, DMR Snipes maybe with a huge pick here. A huge amount of collateral damage there as DMR Snipes turning onto his Regis, who is in the backline. Another solid temper here, but it's a follow-up as Regis trying to get onto the backline. But where is the DPS? DMR Snipes trying to take down the Undisputed backline. He's just buying time, manages to pick up a kill. Somehow, Django, as Sayas does land the knockup on Prince Lou 10. He's not going anywhere. Gets taken down as a teleporting in here. He's looking for the flank, could catch them off guard here. He's going in. Is the actual fake one there is hit by the equalizer. Meanwhile, as Regis and Buzz Tower look completely alone, this fight is crazy separated. Falls into the backline right now at the moment, gets taken down immediately. Meanwhile, as Regis is trying to distract the damage dealer, Sayaz is getting hit by the Lilting Lullaby. Moonlight Vigil does miss here. Getting taken so low. The twisted advance from as Regis, Buzz Tie, the flash, Undisputed, the fight, Undisputed looking to continue on. Rogue finding Buzz Tie all alone. This Aphelios left with no support once everyone is taken. Pointed out. Rogue here gonna try to use the Swirl Seed. The Tempered Fate coming out here. Snipes a little bit caught out. The engage potentially coming. Call of the Forge God coming in. 9-1 blind. Getting absorbed there. Prince Lou 10 quite low here. Gonna pop the Spirit Blossom. Moonlight Vigil is used here. Not a lot of damage coming out just yet. Fuzztie in the backline. Meanwhile, Prince Lou 10 and Corey JJ just trying to free fire, but the Caitlyn gets taken down, and 2 kills go over to the Lynxes. So Lilia to really explode these fights out of nowhere as the Dragon does spawn here. Lynxes are at smoke point. They're gonna try to melt it. Fuzztie getting hit by the Tempered Fate, but the Infernal Soul is secured. Prince Lou 10 gonna try to use the Spirit Blossom. It's gonna get avoided by False. And still in the Flame Spitter, still dealing damage. Rogue gets taken down. DMR Snipes onto the back line. He gets the shutdown onto the Caitlyn Rising Blue. You're only taking a magical journey right back to the base as this Regis is going to fall for a similar fate as a clean 4
2 health herself. Does still have Wish available to her though, so.
Ooh, the finding onto Falson. The pick going the way of Undisputed as they're going to look to take over this fight. Call the Forge God coming in. Fuzztie still healthy. Fuzztie still here. Fuzztie, you can't forget about the Aphelios. You can't forget 200 years of gameplay development experience as Edward come up big after surviving. Looks to make a play in the bot side.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna claw right into Savar.
Ooh, deadly Flourish coming out here. The flash snare though onto Unknown. Cleanse away though as the fight's just getting started. Serial Chaser out of mana as well. The Shurima, or the Emperor's Divide, excuse me, coming out big here. Picks up a kill onto the Lissandra. Savar trying to finish off Serial Chaser. Deadly Flourish, not enough damage. Zur all alone versus 3 members. A double kill over to Ben.
I feel like you just hold the Dominus and then dive on the wave that crashes there, but Oshiomi's in trouble.
Gets caught out there. The Shield of Duran not providing enough tanky stats. Unknown gonna have to flash away. Does have the cleanse, but you can't.
Stood his ground, did not even flinch.
Meanwhile, mid Canyon using his ultimate there. The Emperor's Divide just going to help out Rampage Gamers there as they were able to get a quick kill in the mid lane. This is kind of what Django, you were talking about over on the Chinese Super server. This Lissandra pick is meant to kill you.
Yeah, definitely locks down the CC, brings the jungler in. The base damage for Lissandra is pretty high just because her AP ratios aren't too great, so early levels she can be oppressive, especially with pretty much all of her abilities slowing or snaring, and then she has the claw, which is just mobility, so the oppressive laner in the Lissandra here. Soul's gonna lose this trade out. Jeremy actually landed all of his skills there, landed the face breaker and the Gorik, but we have a teleport bot.
This is a familiar story for don't have a dragon to fight over. Hoshi has got to be careful about getting caught out here. The Lissandra is right here. It's a huge discrepancy. You just got Jin here to help you out. Channel Crystal Arrow actually gonna find its mark onto Unknown. It's gonna be such a long stun timer. He is gonna be able to walk away from that one. Does have cleanse available. Another stun landing. The Ghost of Hoshi gonna try to deal some damage. It does hit Savar as a kill does go over to Venerus. He tries to shuffle back in, but I don't know if he wants to do that. The Emperor's Divide gonna buy them some time as flashes away from the Dorado game. When you have this Lissandra in the pain now, roaming down to the bot lane, teleport from the Renekton coming out here. They might have pulled the trigger here too soon. Onslaught of Shadows doesn't hit anyone. Mid-Grand Canyon is dominating this one mid. The Chino Crystal Arrow on to Venerus is going to be a very quick kill as Zol is quite low here as well. Jerome helping things out quite well in this fight so far. Mid-Grand Canyon with a triple kill. He's going to have to walk away and
to end the game before it gets to that point. We're going to have a 5v5.
Arrow onto Savar, but a huge Onslaught of Shadows is going to start off this fight. The Emperor's Divide used for some peel, and we see Venerus and Unknown just able to free fire. Sharkbait's going to be taken down, and suddenly it's a 3-for-2.
And you immediately get off of it when they come, and you take the fight.
Let's see how it works out here. Venerus' soldiers are melting this objective. Jerome does have the showstopper available. He wasn't part of that previous fight. He's going to join into this fight and run in. Mid-Grand Canyon still here to join things as well. Jerome flashing into the back line from the Reckless Drug, still dealing so much damage on top of the Lissandra joining the fight, and it's a clean sweep. Django, Rampage are going on a rampage and pick up 4 kills around Baron Nashor as they look to take this objective.
Jerome came up this.
He's gonna try.
He's waiting for his allies.
Hoshi is joining the fight, does have ultimate. Savar's gonna try to help out as well. Flash not available for Jerome, but he's gonna get a huge haymaker. Zol's gonna eat it to the face, but he's not gonna die just yet as they come up big. But look at the rest of the map. Look at Zor in the mid lane. Flash W. Hoshi's gonna try to join things, but the Umbral Trespass is going to avoid the CC, but he's not gonna avoid the taunt as Savar is here to help out. So much healing coming out. Venerus though potentially caught out here. Mid-Grand Canyon not finding the Stairs. Savar absorbing the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, but the Frozen Tomb keeping Azir out of this fight. Emperor's Divide is available, but Venerus wants out. He's not going to take the opportunity to go in. Hoshi dashing in, but might just die here. Zol going to get taken down here. The winner's fight, the passive there from this Enchanted Crystal Arrow and Frozen Tomb are both available once again. Mid-Grand Canyon going to just dodge out of that one. The current call coming in, but Jerome's joining things. The 4th final shot does miss as Savar gets onto the back line, but the team is split here, focusing. They are not. Savar gets taken down by her shield, going to buy Jerome enough time. Unknown, no curtain call. Deadly Flourish once again landing. The knockup there going to interrupt Hoshi as Savar wants to charge in. Doesn't have the Onslaught of Shadows though. You know who does have all of their ultimates? Rampage Gamers as Mid-Grand Canyon jumps into the middle of the team fight. The Ghosts are going to just deal so much damage as Jerome even dealing a lot of damage himself, and Dorado Gaming are just wiped.
But gank in mid here.
Jeff going to use the Arctic Assault to start things off. Prince Luton trying to avoid the winner bite here. The little propeller there from Vincent missing here. Rogue relentlessly attacking, getting so low. The bot lane roaming all the way up here. First blood over to Prince Lu 10. Rising Blue, a solid response here, getting a huge headbutt pulverize into the middle of the momentum composition as Prince Lu 10 ends up with a double kill in the mid lane.
Came out really big for the Orianna. Rogue picked up both assists, so even though he went down not feeling too bad. On the other side, the kill went over to the jungler. Sejuani picked it up, so big coming up for... I don't think they can get anything here. Even with
the grand entrance there.
We'll be pushing in this wave to tower. Corey JJ might have to be careful. Do have the Rakan ultimate. Oh my goodness.
And Corey JJ staying alive for now. So Bobido getting taken so low. Doesn't have Feather Sword available. Corey JJ with the outplay in the bot lane. Coming up huge. Bootbot gets taken down at...
We're going to be
taking the
bot lane.
Bot lane. Headbutt pulverize dodged by the Feather Storm. Teleport coming in. That is Vincent from the mid lane joining the fight as Ignite is making Rogue turn around and just run away from that fight. Corey JJ popping the final hour. The headbutt landing. You've got to be careful about where Vincent wants to go. Flash onto Corey JJ. Condemn. Not going to be enough as Vincent finding the final auto attack to take down the ADC. Now it's 1-on-1, but Rising Blue only level 6. Vincent getting off a recharge. He's going to have his abilities once again.
The enemy teams coming into them with the Aphelios. Xayah is very similar. Seen engage top lane here.
Brown is used onto Azragas. Call the Forge God gonna buy him some time. John Wick comes out, still ready to fight. Rogue is joining it. A level ahead of Meatchat as we got the 2v2 in the top lane. Ragnarok uses Ragus, can't join him. It's a 2v1 and the Olaf comes up short. Meanwhile, Shockwave used onto Vincent, the equalizer a little bit off. Silenced with nothing.
John Wick up here in the top lane. They're still feeling good with the 2 dragons they have. Ragus is going to take the bad end of this trade.
Death Realm is available. I think he actually wasn't able to use the Call of the Forge God there. Vincent, meanwhile, gets taken down by the Undertow. Headbutt pulverize onto Meatchat. He's going to be taken down as well and sent back to base. Prince Lu 10 on a killing spree. John Wick, though, with a kill in the top lane to try to answer that, but Undisputed are playing around the rest of the map.
Yeah. Oh, Corey JJ. Oh, 1v1.
Playcaller does land. The root was available. Final hour going to be used. Corey JJ does have flash available. Is he going to use it? No, it's not.
Feeling very good. Who else is feeling very good? John Wick. John Wick's feeling very good. This is a dead Ornn. Someone wants to play the trumpets.
Glacial Prison does miss, but that's going to be a lot of damage immediately onto his Ragus Redemption coming from all the way in the bot lane. Rising Blue is joining up here. The Alistar wants to take this fight, but I don't know if this is what...
I don't think he does. Oh, wow, he does.
So Vincent is coming up to join the fight. Can be checked by enough time. Rogue does land to Undertow, but the Arctic Assault away does buy the Rumble enough time. Equalizer going to be dealing a decent bit of damage. Rogue actually running into it. The Undertow onto Meatchat. He wants to take this fight, but he gets burned away. Teleport coming in. Corey JJ trying to 1v2 in the mid lane here, trying to take down both of the bot laners at the same time. Yes, yeah, you talked about the top heavy magic ability power draft coming in from Momentum. This Mountain Soul potentially insurmountable. The knockup onto John Wick. They're going to try to focus him. A huge equalizer, but not dealing just enough damage there. Corey JJ potentially caught out here, but he's able to kite around. John Wick does find a kill onto his Ragus, but he's got to worry about the rest of the fight. You got to worry about the pulverize. You got to worry about the shockwave as Vincent and Bootbot get destroyed here. Sababado going to try to find a huge lane caller, but that's not how you set
up on the jungler to secure that one, but they're still in commanding. Oh.
Glacial Prison does come out here, but Rising Blue has the headbutt pulverize that he wants. A massive equalizer, but there's no follow-up engage here. Boombot trying to charm them into the flames, but it's not going to work just yet. John Wick getting so low here. Rogue wants this fight. He's Ragnaroking in here. Corey JJ going to pick up a kill, and it's just total undisputed domination here. They've got all the momentum in this one. Vincent going to be taken down here. Just doesn't do enough damage against Rogue. It's undisputed.